I'm Veronica Dudo here at the Food Network's Atlantic City Food and Wine Festival, where I caught up with Guy Fieri, who dished about his new show with Rachel Ray, his celebrity status, and the ever-popular cheesesteak battle.
Rachel and I coached them. We picked teams, a mixed bag of characters.
Oh, cool.
And I will tell you, fierce competition, not negative competition. I'm not into negative. I don't play, I don't like gossip. That's not my gig. So I said when this whole thing was coming down, I'm not voting people off. You're fired. I'm not doing any of that. It's not my style. Bring other people in to be the judges. I'm the coach. So we have different scenarios where different people get involved and judges, large audiences sometimes judge. But watching my boys, they're cooking. And I have guys and girls on my team, watching them go through these issues and trying to cook higher levels and listening. And I got 30 minutes to tell them, okay, this you make that. We go through this thing and they look at me in the middle of their cooking. They go, when do I add the garlic? And you're like, I want to help you. It's just, I must have lost 5 pounds. It found me, but I lost it for a while, for about 3 or 4 days. We just shot 5 days. It was bananas. And it was so funny because my manager, Reed, we were getting in the car after I'd lost one of my guys in the show. I was so bummed out about it. And he goes, you know what? He goes, I know you're really sad about losing one of your guys. He says, but trust me, if it feels like that to you, think what kind of television it's going to make. And it's good, genuine, raw energy. And I got to say this other piece. Rachel Ray is simply amazing. She is funny, witty, quick, smart, super culinarily talented. She goes by, I'm a cook, I'm not a chef. That's not even the truth. She knows so much about food. She's so well read. And I stand there with her, and I usually go toe to toe with all my boys about one-liners and movie quotes, jokes, and random information about food, and this girl stands there. It's like Ali Foreman, man. It is in a great way, in a very positive energy way. She's like a sister. It's really neat. It's a really neat relationship, and I'm glad to see that because I never knew Rachel that well. I knew her from shows and interactions, but the depth of the person, phenomenal and hard. I go in my, and have to answer emails and get on phone conference calls. She's in hers writing recipes. She goes, and she does. This woman is nonstop. I think I was 37 when I got this shot. So I'd already done what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a dad. That's my first line or first title on my business card is dad. And then I wanted to be a chef and a restaurant owner, and I did those things. And so I was just cruising life. I was cool. Everything was great. The Academy Awards of cheesesteaks. We're going to go big and we're going to go home. People are there. Who's coming back next year? You in this? Who's the champion? And here's the guys over there from the butcher, and they're into it, and everybody's cheering. And then win or without wins, and they're Dizzy O, she's jumping with the whole thing. And I hope that locks in everybody's mind. I was telling the event planner, I said, next year I want to send a letter out to all the cheesesteak joints. I want to tell them there's going to be hopefully we'll have a new category of presentation, because they're all a bunch of crazies. They're all so into it. Have one on presentation, have one on creativity, and one on actual cheesesteaks. So you could go and maybe win the exact cheesesteak thing, but you go away with something else. You got the wildest fans. Who's got the biggest fan? Those kind of things, and continue to make it grow, because cheesesteaks are their own identity, they're their own uniqueness.